I'm Bryce Brown. I'm the board game designer for Rescuing Robin Hood. Today I'm going to share with you how you can quickly use various labels and cards to build cards for your game for rapid development, for prototypes and playtesting. So what you're going to need today is you'll need name tag labels for that really polished look later. And then your first step is going to be these sheet labels. So these are going to be very useful. You can print on these with these various labels here. So you can print numbers, symbols, depending on what your cards need. People really tend to like the bright colors, so that's very nice. And that also works well for contrast as you're printing various numbers on there.
So here's kind of a close-up on the dot labels. I started with this here, and then printed there, and then that has allowed me to create all these various characters here. Brother Moise, Cassandra Fletcher, along with a number of others. Also have these cards for skills and attributes here.
In my first stage of developing Rescuing Robin Hood, I went ahead and developed the characters, wrote out their names on these white cards. And so that's another thing you'll need too. You'll need these playing cards as well for the most polished look, and then white cards for as you're just that initial stage there. So with that, you can have this look here. So we've got, in this case, I've got an axe symbol and 3 for brawn. The arrows, for my stealth, I have a bow, an arrow, and the 4. And so then wit has a book, jolliness has a jester's symbol, and then we've got prayer as well with a praying symbol, and then this is the cost as well. So those are the things that I needed for my game. Of course, yours is going to be different with different stats and different things like that, but this concept is the same. You can print your stats on here. Add clip art. Highly recommend vectorstock.com. Vectorstock.com is a pretty cheap way to go. It's for 30 pieces of art. I don't have 30 fingers for whatever reason. But with 30 pieces of art, you are able to go ahead and purchase those and get the rights for those for commercial use. And then also, there's a lot of public clip art as well that you can get access to. So that's the first stage. Really sharp look, shuffle well, and then you want to move to that next stage. So this is a token that I use for my bread token, and so you can print on these name tag labels and then put over here. So if you end up getting to a really polished stage with your game and you would like to create, to contract with an artist, you can also do that on your game. So here are each of the different characters that I created. They used to look more like this, but now they look like this. So here I'm going to take this one. This is that same Brother Moise there. Peel this card off here. And then this is just ordinary playing card again. And then I line that up just like so. And then go ahead and cover that up there. If you, so then we've got this here. So it looks really polished, covers up the 5 of diamonds. It's hard to see that it's a 5 of diamonds at all. And so at this point, the playtest version looks very solid and very professional, and you can kind of look from there. And then, of course, after that, you have to contract with a printer. So those are kind of the stages of how to get rapid development for playtesting. If you liked this video and would like to hear more about Rescuing Robin Hood, please follow us on social media.